Hello students. So now we started our second chapter, the spread of Christianity. First of all, we see some words. If you want to write these words, please pause the video and write. Persecution, hostility and ill treatment, especially because of race or political or religious belief. Feudalism, the dominant social systems in medieval Europe in which the nobility held lands from the crown in exchange for military services. Knight, a man who served his lord as a mounted soldiers in armor. Vassals, a holder of land by feudal tenure on conditions of homage and alliance. Serf, an agriculture labor bounded by the feudal system who was tied to working on his lord's estate. Secular, not connected with religious or spiritual matters. Monasteries, a building or building occupied by a community of monks living under religious vows. A rebel, a person who rise in the opposition. Now, from the first paragraph. The spread of Christianity was a major development during the medieval period. It was a religious faith based on the life and teachings of Jesus Christ. The Bible is the holy book of the Christians. It has two parts, the Old Testament and the New Testament. So, in the medieval period, the spread of Christianity was a major development work on the life and teaching of Jesus Christ. The Bible is the holy book of Christians, and there are two parts in the Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament. Now, from the next paragraph. You have read in lesson 1 that Christianity did not fade away with the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. After Jesus died, his teachings were spread by his followers, notably Saint John and Saint Paul. It was Saint Paul who played an active role in spreading Christianity in the Roman Empire. He was the first to encourage non-Jewish to become Christians. So, after the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, Christianity did not fade away. After Jesus died, his teaching spread by Saint John and Saint Paul. And Saint Paul played an active role in spreading Christianity and was the first who encouraged non-Jewish to become Christians. Means any other religious person can also follow the Christianity. Now, from the next paragraph. The spread of Christianity in the Roman Empire invited the wrath of the ruler, such as Nero and Diocletian saw Christians as rebels because they refused to worship Roman gods. Thousands were arrested and tortured, many were killed. So the growth of Christianity creates problems for the other Roman emperor, in which Nero and Diocletian saw Christians as rebels, because they refused to worship Roman gods, and because of this, thousands of Christians arrested and tortured, in which many got killed. Now, the next topic, Emperor Constantine. So, from the paragraph, the persecution of the Christians ended in around 4th century, where Emperor Constantine became the first Roman ruler to embrace Christianity. He took several steps to help spread of Christianity. First, he granted Christians the freedom to worship. He gave important jobs to Christians. He declared Sunday a public holiday so that people could attend church. He also built many churches. So, the persecution of Christians ended in 4th century when Constantine became the ruler and willingly accepted Christianity. He also gave permission to worship freely. He gave jobs to Christians and also declared Sunday as a holiday for people to attend the church and built many churches.